We're continuing to follow breaking news for you, political news in the gubernatorial race. Democrat Betty Yee just announced the suspension of her campaign for governor.
Let's go now to ABC 7 Eyewitness News political reporter Monica Madden joining us to break it all down for us. And Monica, we are only weeks away from the primary, so how could this impact the race?
Well, first and foremost, voters are still going to see her name on the ballot. That's because the ballots have already been printed, with many of them going out to voters by mail just in a few weeks. So Betty Yee will still be on the ballot despite her dropping out of this race. But this is the sign of the field now dwindling, of course, weeks after we heard from Democratic Party leadership calling on some of these candidates who were polling in the single digits, such as Yee, to drop out of the race. Now, of course, Betty Yee exiting comes a week after Eric Swalwell, the former congressman, also bowed out of the race, but that was obviously a different situation amid scandal and allegations of sexual misconduct and harassment is the reason why he ended his campaign. Now, Betty Yee, the former state controller, says that she will have more to share about her experience in the gubernatorial race in the coming days. She entered the race in March of 2024, or at least announced her candidacy, so she has been campaigning for quite some time. And Yee has been a critic of how this system is set up. I asked her if she had any suggestions of how to find solutions going forward with this state that we're in, when there were so many concerns about two Republicans making it to the November ballot amongst the Democrats. And she said that this top two jungle primary has got to go. And of course, we'll be hearing from her more about what she thinks needs to change in the California race for governor and just how the system is set up. But first, I want you to hear this sound from her when she was announcing the end of her campaign. Really emotional remarks when she was talking about the thank you and the gratitude towards her family. Take a listen.
But today I am announcing my campaign for governor will be suspended. To my family, especially my siblings, it's emotional and financial and support and sacrifice in all ways. I just thank them. None of them were particularly political. They vote. But to see firsthand, their older sister embark on this journey was just something that I was so proud to share with them.
And another interesting criticism that Betty Yee had for how this system is set up was for the donor community in general. She, of course, has been in state politics for a while as former state controller, and she said that she was a little upset with her community for lack of support. She thought that the system has been too focused on polling and a little bit of the horse race rather than qualifications of who might be the best leader for the next state. Of course, now her leaving the campaign. Kristen and Karina.
All right, Monica, I'm not even going to ask you where do her supporters go now or to which candidate, because she was tracking under 1% in basically all polls. She barely made a blip. My question is, who are the leaders now? And I understand there is another big important poll coming out soon, but do we have a picture?
Yeah, there's an expected poll to come out from the party that's going to be showing Tom Steyer and Javier Becerra neck and neck, two of the Democrats running. Now, Yee said that she will be making an endorsement announcement later this week, but seemed to signal that she hasn't made that decision yet. She said that she is trying to find someone who she thinks is measured, is qualified, who will be able to lead California in a time of what she views as a crisis. The California state is going to be in a deficit again next year, the state budget. So she said that's the top concern. And then, of course, the affordability issue. She said that was the leading thing that she heard from voters on the trail and was one of the main reasons and drivers behind her campaign. So those are some of the things to be watching for, who she might be putting her support for toward. We will see. Kristen and Karina.